Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing my favorite recipe I've made in a long time, and it's everything bagel seasoned salmon. I'm going to be adding a fully loaded mashed potato to this just to really kick it up, and I can't wait to share it with you. So to get started, we are going to be making a little bacon. I'm just going to add that to a sheet pan and throw it in the oven at 375 for about 20 minutes. I flip it midway, that way everything gets nice and crunchy. To make our mashed potatoes, I'm just going to be taking some russet potatoes, and after you wash them, go ahead and remove the skins, or you don't even have to since you're removing the skins, but I usually do anyway. I'm going to put those into a pot, but before I do that, I like to chop them up just a little bit using one of my favorite knives, which I will link down below if you guys are in the market for a new knife. Now I'm going to chop these up and then throw them into some water and get that boiling. While that's boiling, we're going to go ahead and prep our salmon. I went ahead and picked up a nice large fillet, but I'm going to cut them into smaller sizes for our family. I always wash my salmon and dry it, and then we're going to be seasoning it with some salt and my favorite everything but the bagel spices. I get this from Trader Joe's and it's so delicious. We're going to cover all of the salmon with a healthy dose of that, and then we're going to be cooking it. You can add olive oil, or I like to use this spray to keep the spices from actually browning or getting burnt. Now that that's done, we're going to get a cast iron skillet and cook this skin side down for about 5 minutes. While the salmon is cooking on a medium heat, I'm going to keep the oven on, but I'm going to remove the bacon and go ahead and chop that all up. I'm going to add the salmon after 5 minutes into the oven, and we're going to cook that for about 10 minutes on 375. That way we know that the inside gets fully cooked, but we don't want to actually burn any of the spices or it gets a really bitter taste. So let's chop up some of this bacon and we're going to get our mashed potatoes started. After you strain your potatoes, we're going to be adding in 2 tablespoons of butter and 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream, or you can use half and half, and we're just going to mix this up. I like to add a little bit more half and half if I feel like the mashed potatoes aren't as fluffy as I'd like them. It really is a great trick. They should be nice and fluffy just like this. Once that's done, we're going to start to plate our food. To prepare our fully loaded mashed potatoes, I'm going to be adding on a little bit of cheddar cheese. I also wanted to add a bunch of that bacon. I love how yummy this turned out. I like to add green onions to mine. You can add some nice fresh herbs to this as well. And then on top, you can add 2 pieces of your salmon, and voila, you have a dinner ready made. I garnish mine with some chives, and I like to do a little dollop of daisy because it's so yummy. And you could also add sriracha to this if you want to kick it up. I hope you guys enjoy this recipe, and I'll see you in the next one real soon. If you want to download it, it's linked in the description box down below. Bye!